Well, gas prices are now hovering near $5 a gallon at some stations, and drivers are paying, you can see, $4.99. This is at the Sunoco in Millville, and the costs are hitting home.
And businesses, as well as their employees, are starting to face tough choices to make ends meet. Channel 11's Frederick Price is live with the cuts some are now making. Frederick?
Yeah, it's a similar story all across the food industry. Some places telling me they've had to up their delivery fees a few cents, even a few dollars. Ultimately, these small businesses do not want to pass the cost on to the customer. But as you see behind me, with fuel prices hovering right below $5, some say they may not have a choice.
My drivers are complaining.
A nearly 30-cent jump in gas prices in just 1 week, according to AAA. Perhaps a sign of the times for delivery drivers in our area. Omar Tunser owns Fornello Pizzeria in Millville and has about 3 drivers making deliveries all across the region.
A few weeks ago, they were filling up their tanks for $45–50. Now it's around $75–80 a tank. It's eating into their paychecks.
Hard to manage for a sedan and even more challenging for food truck owners. AAA reports diesel fuel nearly $6 more in some areas we visited today. For the owner of Ash and Chris's Kitchen, it's costing up to $200, he says, to fill up each of his 3 food trucks.
Right now, if someone calls me, I have to make sure that I'm gonna make money. And sometimes, like, we go to places and we barely make any money.
A price adjustment, not the plan for him, but the high cost, he adds, is leading to some tough decisions. He now has to sell one of his trucks, among other things, to stay afloat.
I have to take some employee off the work, which is they're gonna end up not paying their bill.
Back in Millville, Tunser, much like most small businesses, do not want to pass the cost on to the customer. But he tells me if the prices continue climbing, he'll have to readjust accordingly.
I try to keep my prices affordable, but I could only keep it affordable for so long.
Yeah, that food truck owner tells me it's not only hurting him. He recently had an employee who lived in Ambridge quit because he says he could not continue to afford driving back and forth. We're live in Millville tonight. Frederick Price, Channel 11 News.